Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee. Today we're just walking around like a couple of bums. I was here for a bachelor party, and now we are just walking around. We're gonna see what we can see, baby. I've got one more night in Nashville, and I'm gonna spend it right by walking around and not doing much. Hang on a second. Alright, we're back in the heart of Nashville, a parking lot. Alright, we're in the mall area. This is probably a good thing to do before you go out drinking. Just go hit a mall. Because on this strip there's nothing but bars. And we've been to like all of them. There's also some tourist shops, but it's mostly just bars over here. Even the way we came from, there isn't that much to see. So we're gonna check this place out. Reached the end of the strip. This is pretty much it. It's all Broadway in a nutshell. I'll show you some more. Right now we're at the waterfront, so I'll show you that. You know, I could see myself moving to Nashville, Tennessee. I could definitely do it. I'm gonna be a musician. I'm gonna perform live in front of lots of drunk people. Baby, you're the only 10 I see.
Hey, no, you guys are being weird as hell. I'm sitting in the bar with the rest of the adults. Hell yeah. You too. Shut, hell yeah!
Alright, good morning. This is the last day that I'm here in Nashville, so we're thinking we're just gonna try to get some food, relax a little bit. Last night we hit the bars pretty hard. We went to Coyote Ugly. Coyote Ugly is amazing. It's a lot of fun. More women there enjoying it and getting on the bar than men. I mean, men can't get on the bar, so. So anyway, yeah, we're gonna get some food and maybe just show you some driving smooth, easy Nashville today. I definitely drank too much last night, so we're gonna take it real easy tonight. So there's one final stop of this Nashville trip, and it is right behind me. That is the Parthenon. It's a historical building, and I'm gonna see what it's all about. I actually don't know anything about this building, so I'm gonna learn along with you. So the Parthenon was built in 1897 as part of the Tennessee Centennial Fair, and it was intended to be like temporary, but the Nashvillians loved it so much that they decided to keep it. They reconstructed it and they made it into a museum. So that's what the Parthenon is now. It's functionally a museum. It's pretty cool on the inside. There's a statue of Athena. There's some recreations of like marble sculptures that are in the original Parthenon. All of this is just kind of like a tribute to the original Parthenon, but it is a full-scale replica. So it's actually very interesting. And then they had some historic artwork and some important history items in there too. So it's actually a pretty nice museum. It's $10 for admission, and I'd recommend it if you are in Nashville for any amount of time. This is one of like the only touristy things I really did, so I highly recommend. Check it out. That's about it. There's a lot of property around here. I'm just gonna walk around, take a little look. But I do have a flight to catch in 3 hours, so. So this is the Lane Motor Museum in Nashville, Tennessee, and it is known for being the largest collection of European cars and motorcycles, I believe in the United States. It's pretty cool. Costs $15 to get in, and I like cars. Christina probably wouldn't enjoy this, but I think it's pretty awesome. I mean, oh my God, there's so many cool things to see. All right, this is car montage coming. 3, 2, 1. One thing I'll say is this is kind of nostalgic for me because I used to go to the car show in New York at the Javits Center with my dad all the time. So I've always kind of been a little bit of a car guy. It's like bringing me back memories of doing that. So this is cool. Look at this. This is crazy. Oh my God. This looks like a spaceship. 1969 Fascination. It looks like a plane had a baby with a submarine and then made a car. A Surless mobile? 1945 Surless. I've never seen a door open up like that. These cars are so interesting. Wow. 1947 Davis Diven Baby. 1948 Davis 494. Are these supposed to be similar? 1945 Ericsson Special. Whoa. This is kind of like the Airbus we stayed in not too long ago. I never underestimate the power of a little bit of tape. So, theory, and it's probably right, the different flags are where each of the cars are from. So we've got Japanese cars, we've got American cars back there. I was already back there. We got British, we got Italian, we got German cars back there. Very cool. I wish I could give some historic facts about these cars, but let's see, this is a 1964 CRB1. Wow, this looks like the car you would dream about when you're a kid. And look at that. Oh, I can start it? Oh, it doesn't work. 1958 Survival. 1950s saw a growing concern for the safety of Americans, automobiles, and individuals. Survival. 2007 Nissan 300ZX. Cool. Well, I'm pretty much out of time. I gotta go run, get some gas in this rental car, and get on this plane. So, once again, I've done like 5 outros for this video. Hope you liked the video today. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. And let me know if you are interested in cars and what's your favorite make and model of a car. All right. Yeah, we'll see you in the next one.